These games will be added to PlayStation Plus Essential today. But before I start, I'll ask you to subscribe to my channel to find out which games will be given away in extra. The first game of May's selection is EA Sports FC 24. This is one of the most anticipated games in the subscription. This is not the first time that a soccer simulator gets into PS Plus. In fact, in May 2022, it was also given away, and there was a lot of excitement from such a giveaway. I think even now, many soccer fans who couldn't afford to buy it are just jumping for joy. On Metacritic, it got 75 points from critics and 2.3 points from players. The second game of the May selection was Ghostrunner 2. The second part of this hardcore first-person action game is even more bloody, and the combat system is more diverse. Levels in the game are non-linear with a lot of ways of their passage, which allows you to act as you think necessary and as you like. Also in the second part appeared a motorcycle, which can be used both for battles and for transportation. On Metacritic, it received 80 points from critics and 8 points from players. The third game of the May selection was Tunic. Despite the isometric camera, this game was quite warmly received by critics and players. It is controlled by a charming little fox in a green tunic, which is most likely a reference to The Legend of Zelda. He needs to explore a huge, colorful, picturesque world, fight numerous enemies and bosses, pump up and solve puzzles. On Metacritic, it received 85 points from critics and 7.8 points from players. The fourth game of the May selection, but also free of charge, was the Destiny 2 Lightfall add-on. The events of the add-on take place in the Shining City on Neptune. Players are offered to get acquainted with the Cloud Rogues, fight with the Shadow Legion, and prevent a catastrophe in the technological secret city of Neomuna. Along with the add-on, the game introduced a new subclass, thanks to which you can curb the power over the threads of reality. On Metacritic, it received 69 points from critics and 3.2 points from players. These games will be available for download on May 7. What can we say about the May selection? Definitely those who have been waiting for soccer in the subscription are already running to download FC24 in order to start playing the actual part as soon as possible. And for them, the May selection is great. Fans of story games also got two rather highly appreciated projects. True Ghostrunner series is famous for its hardcore, although I heard that the second part is already easier than the first one. Well, fans of cute, but not the easiest games, will also have a nice time with Tunic. As for the Destiny add-on, it's not a bad bonus for those who like the game in general, but didn't want to pay for small add-ons. Maybe I'll come back someday to see what they've added.